RAM TRX has always been that wild child of the truck world. Big, loud, unapologetically bold, and built to do things most pickups only dream about. But now, as we look ahead to the 2026 RAM TRX 1500, things are about to get really interesting. This isn't just a refresh, it's shaping up to be a full-blown evolution, one that's going to mix the raw muscle we've come to love with the kind of future-ready technology that's redefining the pickup game. The first thing that grabs you is, of course, the design. RAM has managed to keep that intimidating stance that made the TRX look like a monster on wheels, but they've refined it in clever ways. The grille is bolder, the lighting sharper, and the overall body lines look more sculpted, almost aerodynamic, without losing that I can crush anything in my path presence. It still has those flared fenders and wide shoulders, but with a sleeker edge that makes it feel modern. You get the sense it's both a brute and a bit of a gentleman now, ready to tackle trails or roll up in style to a night out. But the real conversation starter is what's going on under the hood. The days of only relying on that massive supercharged V8 are shifting. For 2026, RAM is bringing in a hybrid powertrain to the TRX lineup. Now, don't panic, this isn't about taking away the performance that made the TRX legendary. Instead, the hybrid system is designed to boost it. Imagine that instant electric torque launching you forward while the gasoline engine keeps that familiar roar alive. It's about more power, more efficiency, and surprisingly, more range. In a world where fuel prices aren't exactly friendly and environmental rules are tightening, this feels like RAM's way of making sure the TRX doesn't just survive, it thrives. Of course, the TRX has always been about conquering the off-road, and RAM hasn't forgotten that. If anything, they've doubled down. The suspension setup has been refined, giving you even more travel for those jumps and uneven trails. The drive modes are smarter, automatically adjusting throttle response, suspension stiffness, and traction control depending on whether you're crawling rocks, tearing through mud, or blasting across desert sand. And with that hybrid boost, you're getting even more low and grunt, which is going to be a game changer for off-roaders who love tackling steep climbs. It's not just a truck you drive via, it's one you experience, like strapping into an amusement park ride every time you hit the dirt. Step inside, and the upgrades continue. RAM has always set the bar high when it comes to truck interiors, and the 2026 TRX takes it up another notch. You're greeted by a cabin that feels more like a luxury performance SUV than a pickup. The materials are richer, with premium leather, brushed aluminum, and even carbon fiber touches in the right places. The tech is front and center too, with an even bigger touchscreen. Think of it as a command center that runs the latest new Connect system. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, of course, but what's really cool is how seamlessly everything connects. Whether it's navigation, off-road performance data, or just your playlist for a road trip, it's all right there at your fingertips. And let's not forget comfort. Those big, bolstered seats are designed to keep you planted when you're pushing the truck to its limits, but they're also heated, ventilated, and ridiculously comfortable for long drives. Rear passengers aren't left out either. There's more space, better seating angles, and even their own climate controls. It's like RAM is saying, sure, this truck is built for extreme adventures, but why not make it enjoyable for everyone along for the ride? Now, pricing is always the part that gets people talking. The current TRX is already a premium truck, and with all the upgrades for 2026, you can expect it to climb a bit higher. While RAM hasn't nailed down the final sticker yet, industry buzz suggests it'll start somewhere north of $90,000, with higher trims and options pushing it closer to that six-figure mark. Is it a lot of money? Definitely. But when you consider what you're getting, a hybrid performance beast that can shred off-road, dominate highways, and still coddle you in luxury up, it starts to make sense. It's not just a truck, it's an experience, and that's what you're paying for. Compared to past models, this 2026 TRX feels like RAM's way of saying goodbye to the old era while ushering in a new one. The earlier TRX models were all about raw power, that Hellcat engine screaming under the hood, and the bragging rights of having the craziest truck on the block. But as we move into 2026, it's about keeping that same DNA but adapting to what the future demands. More efficiency without compromise, more technology without losing the soul, and more versatility for a broader range of drivers. It's still a TRX at heart, just smarter, sharper, and more capable than ever. So here's the big question: is the 2026 RAM TRX 1500 the ultimate revolution of the performance truck? Or is it just the next step before something even wilder comes along? One thing's for sure, it's going to keep shaking up the truck world. And if you're the kind of person who craves excitement every time you hit the start button, this is the truck to keep your eyes on. At the end of the day, the TRX has never been about blending in. It's about standing out, pushing boundaries, and giving you that adrenaline rush every time you get behind the wheel. And with the 2026 version, it looks like RAM has found a way to keep the legend alive while making it future-proof. That's not just impressive, it's exciting. So, what do you think? Is the hybrid power move the right call for the TRX? Or do you wish RAM kept it old school with just pure gas-powered muscle? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what side of the fence you're on. And if you're as hyped about this truck as I am, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more, and stay tuned, because the world of performance trucks is only getting wilder.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.